Marne is one step closer to constructing a new community hall. Residents gathered together for their second annual Harvest Day to raise money for the building and to also showcase the farming industry. Shauna Roshak has the story.
An opportunity to showcase the farming industry along with some free food and lots of sunshine. The community of Marne came out to celebrate Harvest Day.
It just seems like whenever we have something, everybody gets behind us 100%, and tons of volunteers helping today, and we have a local band, and we're just really trying to show off community pride today.
This is the second year for the event, not only a celebratory one, but also a fundraiser towards building a new community hall.
The village office is moving into that facility. The dance academy is going to move into that facility, and it's got a small meeting room for businesses to have lunch meetings. And the Egg Society is building an office in there.
Saskey says funding for this project is coming from the provincial government, ticket sales, private and corporate donations.
We've been able to debenture money from the county as well, so it's really just a big regional project.
Harvest Day is an opportunity to also showcase the village of Marne and give people a look inside the agriculture industry.
For a lot of people in town that aren't attached to agriculture, it's a chance to ride on one of the new combines and see what it's all about.
Last year, $46,000 was raised for the project alone. Looking ahead, Saskey hopes to keep the momentum going for future growth.
It's just not only to celebrate our community, but to keep on adding on to that project and really building Marne up what I think it could be.
Shauna Roshak, Newcap News.
Athletes from the Lloydminster Figure Skating Club now have a new perspective on how to be creative during their performances. Taking part in the first interpretive clinic held at their club, the skaters had a full day of lessons on and off the ice by a visiting coach from Edmonton. Kathy Lee has that story.
Being theatrical on the ice is one thing Samantha Carbonic loves about figure skating.
How you get to pretty much kind of show all the personalities that you can be, and you just get to have your own character.
And it's through interpretive clinics such as this one where Carbonic can learn new ways to be artistic.
If you're doing a love story, how you get to how you have to express that and interpret how you love them, or if you're doing something happy and fun, you gotta smile and put yourself really out there.
Not only for the skaters, coaches also took to the ice to gain ideas that will help them construct interpretive programs for their students.
It's great for us to know how to structure them well and structure them so that they have a very obvious theme and a theme that the skater themselves understand.
Getting into character and becoming one with the music is a component side of skating, an area Amy Panur says has been overshadowed by the jumps and spins.
When I was younger, I remember skating being about both, but it really became a competition of who could land the most triples, who can do the fastest spins, the most intricate spins, and it was so sad because everyone looked the same.
However, since the judging system switched 6 years ago, balancing the weight between technical and component marks, Panoyer says the change is better for the skaters.
There are some kids that are just athletes, and there are some kids that are just artists. But to just develop one side of a skater, you're not developing a whole skater. You're not developing a skater to be 100% of what they could possibly be.
And with the option of competing in a category where judges only critique interpretation, it's an area for the artistic skaters to really shine.
It kind of takes a little bit less pressure on you, so then you don't have to focus on jumps and spins and making sure that you have all the right qualities and stuff. It just kind of lets you express yourself.
Kathy Lee, Newcap News.
Apples are one of the most widely cultivated tree fruits and the one most commonly consumed by people. In this week's Fresh Favorites, Shauna Roshak learns more about this popular fruit and ways to eat it, other than right off the tree.
Apples are a popular fruit with many, and with the fall season here, Corinne, you said it best, they are the taste of the season.
They really are, and they're coming into our stores right now, so they're fresh and delicious, and of course, like anything you buy in season, very affordable.
In the produce department, there are a variety of apples, and we can eat them all raw. But now, how do we know which ones are the best for cooking?
Well, when you're looking for a cooking apple, you really want to choose something like the Granny Smith or the Gala. They hold their shape very well when they're cooked. And if you're trying to make applesauce, then the Macintosh are terrific. They really make a very smooth, velvety applesauce.
I noticed that there's a lot of heritage apples for sale in the produce department.
Yeah, we're really starting to see a lot more variety in our apples. So things like the Jonah Golds and the Pink Ladies, these are coming from smaller producers and they really have a beautiful crisp apple flavor.
They're also very sweet too.
They really are.
So now if we have a few extra apples in our crispers at home, do you have any quick recipes for us?
Of course. So I think apple crisp is the ultimate fall dessert.
Yes.
So it's all the flavor of apple pie with literally half the work.
And what about the calories?
Well, maybe a few less calories.
Okay. And you have a beautiful, colorful salad here.
This is an apple Waldorf salad. So just whatever apples you have in your fridge, a little bit of diced chicken or turkey, and a light lemon vinaigrette makes a beautiful meal.
Very delicious recipes and some great information. That's all the time we have for this week's Fresh Favorites. I'm Shauna Roshik in the kitchen with Chef Kareen.
Fresh Favorites is brought to you by Harvest to Home Market, your local connection to top quality Canadian products. Visit harvesttohomemarket.ca for daily specials.
The Lloydminster and District SPCA is planning a new raffle fundraiser. Allison and Shelley tell us more about that and introduce us to a couple of adoptable furry friends on this week's Pet Project.
Hi and welcome to this week's Pet Project. I'm at the Lloydminster and District SPCA with Shelley, and this is Boo.
This is Boo. Boo is a little boy. He is approximately 10 weeks old. We believe he might have some healer and lab in him. We're not real certain on what he is. He's a very good-natured, intelligent little guy. We introduced him to his first cat, and he did wonderful. It was really nice to see. Very respectful, very playful, intelligent little guy. He's going to make someone a wonderful, wonderful dog.
And this here is Felix.
This is Felix. What a good-natured cat. He is approximately 2 years old. He is neutered, and he has all his vaccinations, except he will need rabies. We just introduced him to a puppy for the first time, and I just can't believe how good-natured he is. He likes to explore, but as you can see, he also just loves being petted, and he's quite cuddly. Just a really one in a million good-natured cat.
So Shelley, Aztec has donated something for you guys that you're going to raffle off?
They have. We are very happy. Aztec Safety has donated a week-long houseboat vacation. It's on the beautiful Lake Koocanusa in BC. Gorgeous area. So we will be raffling that vacation off. We are going to start the raffle tomorrow night at the Chamber of Commerce mixer that is sponsored by Aztec Safety. Tickets will be available here at the shelter, as well as at Remax and at Aztec Safety as well.
Perfect. And thanks for joining us on this week's Pet Project.
The Pet Project is sponsored by Quick Pick Waste Disposal. Locally owned and operated and serving urban, rural, and industrial customers in Lloydminster and region.